Before the fall, there was only light. Spring did not fear the earth, it trusted it implicitly. That trust was a bond of life, and it was broken only once. Her name was Persephone, the Kore, the maiden. She was not born for darkness, but for the riot of life. Her laughter was the sound of new leaves unfurling. Her touch, the promise of the harvest. She was Demeter's heart, walking outside her body. The world was a garden, and she was its most cherished bloom. She did not know shadow, for her mother's love cast none. She did not know the underworld. She did not need to, until the ground betrayed her. It happened in an instant. The earth, her playground, split without warning. Stone screamed in protest. Ancient roots tore like threads. From the gaping fracture, a chill seeped out, a cold that had never known the sun. A chariot of obsidian and bone, drawn by stallions made of shadow, thundered forth. And with it, the god who ruled the silent kingdom below. His face was a mask of stoic sovereignty, his eyes holding the stillness of eternity. Hades did not seize her in rage. He took her with the chilling purpose of a king claiming his queen. The world above heard her cry, a single, piercing note of disbelief and terror. Then the earth sealed itself, leaving only a field of crushed flowers and a profound, echoing silence. That silence became a blight upon the world. Demeter, her heart torn from her chest, began her search. Her footsteps became curses upon the soil. Where she walked, fields withered and greyed. Seeds, once eager to sprout, lay dormant and dead in the earth. Rivers choked on their own sorrow and slowed to a trickle. Hunger spread across the land, not as a punishment, but as grief made physical, a mother's agony echoing in the bellies of mortals. The gods on Olympus watched the world die, the orderly cycle of seasons broken by a love that refused to surrender. Below, in the kingdom of dust and echoes, Persephone's screams faded. The underworld does not allow for endless sorrow. Its silence is absolute and consumes all sound. She learned its crushing weight, its profound stillness, its immutable rules. At first, she wept, her tears absorbed by the dry, dead earth. Then, she watched. She walked halls carved from eternity, passing the endless river of souls, shades who had forgotten the warmth of the sun. Hades did not cage her in iron, but in majesty. He showed her his domain, the silent, orderly beauty of the end. He did not force her, he simply waited, allowing the kingdom's somber grandeur to close around her like a velvet shroud. Finally, with humanity on the brink of extinction, Zeus had to act. He sent Hermes, the messenger, to broker a deal. A compromise was shaped by necessity, a treaty between life and death. Persephone was to be returned. But the underworld is patient, and its laws are binding. Before she left, Hades offered her a pomegranate, its skin like bruised twilight, its seeds like jewels of blood. She looked at him, no longer just a terrified girl, but a woman who understood the weight of both worlds. She took the fruit, a choice. A declaration, she ate the seeds. Not many, just 6. Enough to tie her soul to the darkness forever. When she rose back into the light, the world exhaled. Demeter's embrace was a storm of sun and rain. Crops surged from the earth. Color bled back into the pale landscape, mortals called it salvation. But the maiden who left was not the one who returned. A shadow lingered in her eyes, a wisdom born of silence. She was no longer untouched. Each year, when the leaves turn, she honors her pact. And each year, the world remembers loss. She is not prisoner nor queen alone. She is the bridge, belonging fully to neither, yet ruling in both. Spring comes because she returns. Winter comes because she must. This was Persephone, not the stolen goddess. The divided queen, this is the shadow pantheon. If you wish to continue this descent, subscribe and step deeper into the dark next. Episode 10. The god who spoke for the dead and crossed where no one else could. Hermes.